Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the room, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Let's give it a couple of seconds before we kick off officially.
And if you're not too shy, turn your cameras on.
Yeah, say hello. Say hello.
And maybe if you've got a couple of minutes, you could change your background to something a little festive. I'm pretending I'm in the snow here. Jar's pretending he's in the office.
That's right. Look, everybody, you can see my purse hanging off the cubicle right here in the back.
And Celine, where are you today? Looks like you're in a nice, cozy Christmas festive house.
I'm in the States. I'm happily in the States. I actually get myself here while all of you are in Singapore enjoying my Christmas.
I feel I'm at like maybe at the German Christmas markets.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's great. Yeah. I mean, you guys are missing out. I feel sorry for you guys.
All right, you're in a cabin. It's very nice.
It's very nice. My holiday home.
Awesome. Well, I think give it about 2 minutes for everybody to join in. Thanks so much for joining us. This is the last tug that we're hosting this year. It's actually really unbelievable how quickly the year has moved because we kicked off this year when COVID just started and there was circuit breaker here in Singapore, and I think we were just talking about this, and I don't think we had a chance to meet up face to face as a community at all this year, which is unfortunate. Obviously, we're kind of
once we did it once. We did it once.
Yeah.
Oh, we did it once
earlier in February. I think that was the only time.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so it's been yeah. I don't even remember what happened in February anyway. It's good to bring everybody together. Hopefully next year we'll be back to our usual, meeting in person, having pizza, being able to grab drinks with each other and share in different office spaces around Singapore. And so let's see how that goes. Phase 3. But we're really happy to see everybody. We've put together kind of something lighthearted, and we had a game involved as well. So we wanted to try a different medium and bring it off of YouTube for now, and kick off. So welcome, and welcome. And so let's kind of kick things off. I'll love to tell you what we have in store for you today, and just make sure everybody does see my screen. We're good to go. Yeah. A couple of things for us to talk about on the agenda. We wanted to let you guys know a couple of updates that are happening and a recap for 2020. We have some favorite tips and tricks to share for 2020 as well. And then we have a game with prizes.
Awesome prizes.
Awesome prizes. And so let's go ahead and do that. I think one of the first announcements, Sarah, would you like to do the honors there? I'll pass it to you.
Yeah, sure. So we've got Sean Burns, who will be joining us from QBE Insurance. And you can see Sean there. Do you want to say hello, Sean? And then you'll pop up on everyone's screens if you just...
Hi, everyone.
So Sean will be joining our pack for co-leading next year, which is very exciting. As some of you may recall, David has left us now. So we were down to the 3 of us, and now we're back to 4. So that's very exciting. Sean, do you want to say a couple of words?
Sure. Thank you, Sarah, and welcome. Pleasure to meet everyone. And very excited to be involved in the role here. Been working in data analytics for like over 20 years, but really, at QB we've been using Tableau a lot, and I've been really kind of falling in love with the product and been a very evangelist in our office there as well. And so it's been great to kind of connect with other folks who use Tableau. and would love to kind of learn. I'm still kind of new to it. I wouldn't kind of describe myself as Zen master or anything like that, but it's something that I'm really kind of enjoying and would like to, be along with you in that great, journey and sharing our passion for data. So thank you.
I think something interesting.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, just one thing we wanted to throw in was that if for any of those that are on the call that have kids and interested in learning more about like the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts and things like that, to get them involved here, you can actually talk to Sean, because he is a Scoutmaster, which is kind of cool. So I'll let you guys reach out to him there for those of you that want to get your kids involved into maybe some more extracurricular activities. Awesome. One of the other announcements that we had for this meeting and session was that I think Sarah and I were kind of catching up. We really kind of realized how much we miss meeting folks and hanging out with you guys in person. So we said, let's do something about it. We've blocked some time next week with 4 time slots. And we'd love to take you guys out for a cup of coffee, maybe some pastries and some cakes. We're obviously going to follow the social distancing rules and keep it to a group of 5. So grab your slots if you can. We put that link into the Scan Me QR code there. I'll also drop it into chat so everybody can take a minute there to just sign up. I think we're going to keep it pretty casual. Just meet up, network, talk about data, maybe get some help if you need it. But the idea is really to be able to offer folks an opportunity to come together for us to as well, right? Like keep our community strong and active and interactive. And we just thought it'd be nice to catch up with folks. So let us know. I think that we have a time slot on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday, or maybe not Tuesday. I'll double check. I'll post it up there. It's a Google Forms, and you just pick one of those things that work best for you, and we'll ping you in an email and just organize the time and the place. Yeah, we have two kind of locations where we're meeting in. One's going to be in Central. One's going to be on the East region for the East Siders out there. All right, so looking forward to seeing you guys in person. Handing it over to you, Sarah.
Yeah, so we just wanted to do a quick recap on the year behind us now. So because I think even Jar forgot that we did actually do one face-to-face at the beginning of the year. I think you were in quarantine or weren't allowed into the office. I can't remember the rules.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's exactly why. Yes.
And we weren't allowed. We couldn't allow you to come and
yes.
see us. Come back from where did you come back from?
I took a holiday to Thailand, and then I got back into Singapore, and I had some relatives with me, and they were flying in from Beijing, so from mainland China, and so I was banished. We chose to stay at home for 14 days so that nobody would get sick, and so.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, we did do we took a lot of feedback from last December's survey, and we really tried to do a lot of kind of mixing it up with a few with a few hands-on sessions. So that was our kickoff in February, was an Iron Quest, and that was really fun. Then obviously we had to move to virtual when we went into the live streams. And we did Tableau Public and making impact with your viz. I think I just built a COVID viz and talked through a few things on that. The next session we did on the Ask Us How, where we took a whole lot of questions and all of us co-leaders talked through some of the answers to that. Then we did meet your Tableau ambassadors. So some of the student ambassadors and some of our Tableau Public ambassadors here based in Singapore. And the final one that we did was around building your CV. Now I've attached a QR code there, which will actually take you to all of these because they're all on YouTube now. So if you did miss any of them and you want to go back and have a look, they're all available on a playlist and via that QR code. So that's really great. And then obviously today we are on Zoom. We're trying this because we wanted to see everybody. And yeah, we've got some exciting stuff going up soon.
Super awesome. All of the links that are on YouTube, definitely are worthwhile just having a revisit if you haven't had a chance to look at them, or if you weren't able to make it. Great sessions on there. So and the cool part about that is that they're there for forever, so you can share, and for better or worse, they're on there forever. Passing it back to Sarah, because she has collected some of her favorite tips and tricks for 2020, and I'm sure that they're going to be amazing.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so there is a QR code there, but we can share the link later. So it's actually the viz that I will kind of be showing you the tips and tricks on. Let me just share my screen.
Great. I'm going to stop sharing mine here.
Okay. Where am I? This is when I realize I do have too many things open. Let me just see. Sorry, guys. I just want to share my Tableau screen. Here we go. Okay, we're in. Okay, so one of the tricks that I've learned just recently is around float first. So what do I mean by that? You'll know that when you've got a plain dashboard and you come in and you start kind of, you want a horizontal and you need a vertical, and then you need to add some of your data sets. Sorry, I'm just gonna unhide these. You do this and you build away, and Tableau has a little bit of a kind of, you get into a little bit of a mess down here in your hierarchy. And sometimes it builds some things that are unnecessary or in the wrong order. Now, what I've learned recently, I'm just going to clear this out, is if you go into floating and you drag in your vertical first and you kind of size it to the same as your dashboard, like this, you can actually then just start dragging in. I'm just going to move back to tiled. You can start dragging in here instead. And it's kind of a bit of a hacky thing, but it actually starts just being a bit kinder on the way that it builds this. So you'll see that tiled one now has disappeared and it just becomes a little bit more manageable. So it's a really good hack that I've learned recently. And it's also, you can also kind of go back on existing dashboards, and what you can do is you can just lift everything and put it into a floating, and that will help you get there as well. So that's quite a good little hack. So we always kind of try not to float anything. It's just a lot easier and cleaner if you can do, if you can have everything on tiled, but for some reason, if your first one is tiled, it just creates a little bit of a mess. So it's just something to try. I highly recommend it. Okay, so for tip 2, I've just got a dashboard that I've built here. I'm just going to quickly show it to you. Just a pretty basic dashboard on Amazon stock price. It's interactive, so if I click here, it will update my charts. If I click on a different year, it will update everything as well. So that basic dashboard, but I'd like to just have a little bit more information on some of the, just what is in that dashboard. So a new feature that came in 2020 that I really like is around show and hide details. So I'm just going to quickly here build something. So I'm going to go to floating. I'm going to drag a vertical in here. I'm just going to quickly resize it. I'm just resizing it to what these ones here, and you'll see there. And then I'm going to drag a text box into it. Let me just go back to tiled. Okay. Just going to grab some text, and this is an example where I just want to give a little bit more context. Okay, I managed to lose my text, but that's okay. I'm just gonna type something kind of basic there. If I wanted to just have a little bit more information in there. And I'm just gonna go here. I'm gonna change my layout. The beauty of doing a live demo, right? I did have something that looked quite nice and clean, but anyway, I'm just gonna have something here. So I'm gonna put a whole lot, say I wanted to put a whole lot of information in here, for example. Okay, so now what I can do is I'm gonna go back on my container and I can double click. So here I am on my text box, but if I double click here, it's gonna take me the next level up to my vertical container. I can also rename this container. So I'm going to call this show hide text. And what I'm going to do is I can click on here and I can come in to add show hide button. Just move this up here. You will see now I have a show hide button. Okay. Now I'm just going to edit this quickly. So I'm actually going to call this, instead of having a button, I'm going to have text. So when it's shown, I want to say hide details. I can format this. And when it's hidden, I want to say show details, something like that. Okay, and just quite simply, I'm just gonna, I know I said don't, I kind of said don't float, and now I'm floating, but we can unfloat that. And so what we can do now is, which is cool, but there's another one that I want to do that I think is even better. So let me do another example. Now I actually use a tool called Procreate to do this. But let me show you what I'm talking about first. So I'm going to go back to floating. I'm going to drag another box in. I'm going to resize that the size that I know. So I'm going to move that right over. I know the width of my dashboard and about the height of those charts. And so what I did is I actually took a screenshot of the dashboard and I took it into my tool Procreate, which is the one I'm most familiar with. You can do this in PowerPoint, you can do it in Photoshop, whatever kind of tool that you are most happy with. And I'm just going to go here quickly as well. I'm just going to add a background to this container. I'm just going to reduce the opacity down to about 70 so I can still see what is behind. So I'm not having to manage that anymore. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to tiled and I'm going to drag an image in here. And the image I'm going to create to get is one that I've created in Procreate. And you're going to just see what that does in a minute. I always typically go for image and center image. And here we have. So what I've done is when I went into Procreate, I went in and kind of put some points of interest around what I was doing. So now when I go in, I'm going to go and do another show add hide, and I can format this again how I'd like it to be. So I'm just, for this example, going to say when it's shown, let's do hide info. Maybe, and it's hidden. Show info. Let's just make it the same color as before. That's it. Okay, make it. Obviously, when you've got more time, you can format this a little bit better. And so similar to the last one, again, I'm just going to here, if I take you maybe to this view just to see a little bit more. So I think that's a really nice way to go and kind of annotate what each part of the chart represents. And it's really, I think it's something that we're using internally. And just a point around, like we've decided to do this as an image, just I think for simplicity, really. And I really like the way of using the opacity so you can still see what's behind it, but you don't have to own what is behind it in terms of managing that content piece. So I think that's really nice. And then my final tip is on animation, which I also think is really cool. So super simple to do. Just come up to format, animation. There's a few different ways you can play with it. You can change the duration. I'm just going to leave it as it is. You can make it simultaneous or sequential. I think sequential will just do it in order. Just sequentially, different charts at different times. Lots of functions there. And if all I've done is turn that on. And now when I come in and interact, you'll see you get some kind of fun animation, which I think is great. So those are my 3 tips for 2020. And like I said, the dashboard is all there on Tableau Public. So you can download it and have a look at it, reverse engineer it and have a go yourself. Thank you.
It's awesome tips. I really like the show and hide trick that you did there. I think it just, I mean, all of them were fantastic, but I really thought that one was great because you can add a next level of polish onto your dashboard. So if you already have a really cool, fancy dashboard and you want to give the users some nice ways for them to interact or see how to use it, you have that opacity and you have these cool tools to be able to do that. So I'm definitely going to look into Procreate, Sarah. That was very cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. It's an Apple iPad device, you know, like tool, but it's actually really cheap. I think it's like $12, one-time purchase.
Nice.
And it does some really awesome stuff.
Awesome. Thanks so much for that. And so sharing my screen now, it's time for us to win some prizes, right? It's time for us to play a game. And so this is my first time using Kahoot. So I'm looking forward to trying it out as well too. If you just use your phone, is that right? Or do we use our computers? What's the best way for us?
Either or. There is an app as well, but we're going to put up the questions here. So it's probably better if you've got a secondary device to do it on, because you'll see the questions here and you kind of answer them on your mobile device.
Okay.
It is quite interactive. This one is I think we've got 10 Christmas-ish related questions, and then we have got some what I'm calling the mad dash. So and we're hoping for some cameras on for this one. So let's get into it. Let me is everyone, if I give it enough time, actually I can bring it up again. I can bring up that Kahoot.
Should I stop sharing my screen?
I think I can just take over. I don't know. I'll see. Let me. Sorry. I'm having some screen share issues.
Okay, I'll stop sharing mine.
Here we go. So and Celine, do you want to share what the prizes are, maybe, to get people a bit more? Interested?
So for our prizes, we have $100 worth of Tableau Swag Store vouchers up for grabs. So the first prize winner is getting $50 USD worth of Swag Store vouchers, and second and third prize will get $25 US worth of Swag Store vouchers each. And the store is always restocked with new items. I think they have masks now. I think they have a lot of fun things that they're always being refreshed. They're new things. So we'll share the link to the sites, and the winners, we're gonna need your emails, and we'll just get these vouchers to you. So get competitive and get ready to win some prizes. I think this is gonna be a really fun game. Sarah has prepared. Yeah, Sarah, go ahead and kick it off. I think this is really gonna be fun.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I'm just having some technical difficulties. What have I done? Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. I think I've changed the pin. Okay. This is not. Oh, I've got the music. Sorry.
It's all right.
There we go. Sorry, everybody. It is a completely new pin, unfortunately.
Okay.
That's okay.
So that pin 9418998.
Let me just turn that music down a little bit.
Pretty good music.
Nice to see people streaming in. Very
Yeah, that's fun. I think it's the prizes, Celine.
nice. I can't wait to win some vouchers.
Yeah.
And you gotta turn on your cameras, people. You gotta turn on your cameras because the game requires it. You'll see.
Okay.
But we give it just another 10 seconds for everybody else to join, for those that want to participate, before we lock the room. I'm digging this music. It's really good.
Yeah. It's great. Okay. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
And it's fastest finger and correct, I guess. So what Bing Crosby song is the best-selling single ever? It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Merely, I don't even know how to say that. I don't even know what I'm saying. White Christmas or Jingle Bells?
It's not that one.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Yeah, I think we know it's not that one.
Okay, White Christmas, 7 people. Congratulations. Mr. Scrooge.
Ugh.
There we go. Is winning so far. Which country started the tradition of putting up a Christmas tree? Germany, Spain, Italy, or Russia?
I have no idea.
I must admit, I didn't know this one either.
It's Germany. Interesting.
Oh, lots of people did know.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Scrooge. Okay, which Christmas-themed ballet premiered in St. Petersburg in Russia in 1892? Sleeping Beauty, Edward Scissorhands, The Nutcracker, or The Little Match Girl? The Nutcracker. Oh, quite
A lot of
few
people know this
got
one.
that one or guessed that one correctly. Okay, we've got a new winner, Kevin. What much revealed Christmas edible is known for its long shelf life? Peppermint bark, fruitcake, fudge, or pecan pie? cake. A lot of people got that one correct as well. Okay, still Kevin. Which country did eggnog come from? England, China, the United States, or Mexico? England. Here we go.
That was an easy one.
What well-known Christmas carol became the first ever song broadcast from space in 1965? Deck the Halls, Silent Night, Jingle Bells, or I Wish You a Merry Christmas? Bit of a tough one. Jingle Bells. Do we have a new leader? No. Okay.
No.
Kevin's in front.
Yeah. Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol was Mr. Scrooge's, what was Mr. Scrooge's first name? Ebenezer, Fred, Fan, Bob. Is Mr. Scrooge going to get this right?
He better.
Ebenezer. Is it because it's the most, it's probably quite an easy one there, right? Like it's just the most random or the most obscure. So Kevin was fastest finger there. What is the song Frosty the Snowman? What made Frosty come to life? Corncob pipe, broomstick, snow, or an old silk hat? Old silk hat. Oh, Kevin's taken the lead quite strongly here. In Home Alone, where are the McAllisters going on vacation when they leave Kevin behind? Paris, Chicago, New York, or London? How many of you watched this over the holiday season? Paris.
All the time.
But Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2
Oh,
is Mr.
Mr.
Scrooge.
Scrooge has
Come
caught
back.
up.
Fire.
Interesting.
Very good, very good.
Movie Elf. How does Buddy get to the North Pole? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. He hides in Santa's sack. He hops on a plane, or Mrs. Claus picks him up. Ah, yes, he hides in Santa's sack. Okay. Okay, now we're making a bit of a change for the next one. Okay, so for the next, this is the mad dash round, and you have 2 minutes to find something around you that best represents the item that I'm going to ask you to do. When you have it, press true, and you'll need to show us what it is. So keep them beside you, I think, for the end of the session. Okay, so it's going to be something like, I don't know, a scarf or something, and so you have to find something that best represents that.
Get ready, guys. This is
Everyone ready?
This is the fun part, the lightning round.
Yes, exactly. Okay, here we go. So just hit true when you've got it. So you've got to go and find something that best represents a pie chart.
Sarah has dashed off. I wonder what he's going to get.
JH has got something. What's he got? He's hiding behind it. It's looking pretty good. I think it's an IKEA cork coaster. Am I right? Yes, I've got one of those.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
Renee, what's Renee got? Bottle? A ball.
What is that? Oh, it's a ball. Is that a ball?
Oh, Sean's got a clock.
A clock. Very nice.
We're seeing quite a few different ones coming in here.
I couldn't find anything.
I couldn't find anything.
Not a single thing.
I went to the fridge to look for pie, but I didn't have any.
Okay, it looks like most people have something round.
Yeah,
something round. Allison, Tiffany, Singram, Kevin's got Kevin has this cardboard. Great.
Yeah, nice.
Ooh, I like the creativeness of Sarabi.
Sarah?
Is that Sarab? Yeah, I like that.
Sarah.
That's very creative.
Very creative. Not round though.
I can't see it. What is it? Where am I?
But it does represent its. Yeah, I think it counts.
It does. Good effort.
I had pie last week, but I don't have pie in the fridge.
Okay, Tiffany's coming up on third place now. Okay, is everyone ready for the next? The next item is a party hat.
Party hat.
Now I grabbed one actually, but I knew ahead of time.
That's a good one.
It's hard
Okay.
to see on this. It does work. It's not.
Are those reindeer ears?
Yes, they're reindeer ears.
Very nice. Very nice.
JH has got his reindeer ears as well.
We're gonna have to give him extra points. Allison's got a hat. Oh, very nice. It looks like a Mexican hat.
Yeah, it does. It's a really party hat. I'm not sure what Sean's got.
I think that's his son.
Distorting with the.
Kevin's got a hat. What does Sean have?
Oh, yeah, he's got a Guinness hat. So he's back in March at St. Patrick's Day.
Man, Kevin and Sean are killing it. JH is killing it. Allison, well done.
And Singerham has got, what is that? Is that like a
crown?
A cup? Yep, we've got some. Oh, I like the crown.
Very good. Interesting. You guys have these things in your homes, just lying. Like I totally don't.
Just lying around.
That I could find. Well, mine doesn't count.
Okay.
Very cool. Very cool.
I think everyone was like really fast on that round, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like we need a screenshot of everyone in their party hats. Who's going to take a screenshot there?
I'm taking it off.
Okay.
Oh.
We've got Kevin on the top of the
Kevin
lead
on top.
now.
Yeah.
Okay, next one, a fun drinking
vessel.
Okay.
I already had one with me. I'm not sure if it's fun though.
I always have mine with me. I
This
drink.
is probably an easy one, right? Because everyone's going to have a cup next to them. But which one's going to be fun? The most fun?
Give extra points to people with the most fun drinking vessel.
Yeah.
I see everyone with their cups. Oh, Sarah's got a flask. Not just a mug, but a flask. Full-on flask. What does Allison have? Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
It's like a kid's
Hotel
cup.
Transylvania, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fun one.
It is fun. Oh, I think this one was a bit easy, wasn't it? Maybe we can
It was.
speed this one up. There's one more left, so the final round is coming up.
I wonder if you could skip it. Does that work?
Well, I think if I skip it, then it doesn't count,
It
right?
won't count the points.
Yeah.
I'll take like 30 seconds of break.
Just let it run down. It's fine.
I'll just let it run, yeah.
I chose Christmas music, by the way. Kahoot, I'm not sure it's coming through with Christmas music, but anyway.
I think it's a mind of its own.
Yes.
Kevin and JH and Tiffany leading. Very good, very good. And last one.
Okay, let's go for the final round. Wacky Socks.
Run! I don't know why, but I have a pair of socks with me. I don't know if it's like gross to show it, but here are mine.
You're wearing
just
socks
lying around.
in winter
Like
in Singapore now? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm in the States. It's cold here.
Oh, yes, of course.
I got my Christmas socks with me. Who else has their socks? Ooh, Kevin has a fun one. Oh, Jia has a fun one. Wow, they look the same.
Yeah.
Really colorful socks flying around. Renee has some socks. Those look very athletic. JH, those look too small. Can't
I've got
be
a feeling
yours.
that like JH lives in a party house.
I
right?
think so.
He's got
He just
all
has
this
like a-
at his fingertips.
He has everything in his cupboards
lying
behind him.
around.
Yeah.
Everything's in his cupboards behind him right there.
You gotta take us on our house tour, JH.
Yeah, exactly.
Too many things just lying around.
Angry Bird socks. That's awesome.
Oh,
Look
that's
at
so
those.
cool. What does Sarah has some Christmas socks.
Very nice.
Very nice, very nice.
There, I see. Is that a hot dog holder? No. What is that?
What is that?
What is that? Yeah, what is Singram, what is that?
Singram, what is that?
You can unmute yourself and
Yeah.
tell us.
Yeah.
It's a yellow socks. But I have only one.
what happened to the other one?
You get half a point.
And what's Tiffany got? What have you got there, Tiffany?
For some reason, she's in
This
something
is from
really
the-
dark.
Oh, it is from the We Care Bears. It's just brown.
Oh,
Yes.
that's cute. Your house is really dark.
Okay. Okay. Is everyone ready? In third
In third place,
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Second
Whoa.
place.
JH. Good
JH.
job. Well
And
deserved.
first place, Kevin.
Kevin.
That's awesome, guys. Do
job, good
message us your email addresses, and we'll get those swag vouchers out to all of you. So Kevin, it's a $50 swag voucher from Tableau, and JH and Tiffany, it's a $25 swag voucher, and that's US dollars. So really awesome.
I'm
Yeah, so
gonna-
you guys can drop your emails into the chat box now. You don't have to send it to everyone. You could just send it to myself or to Sarah, to anyone of us, and we will get you the vouchers.
And if you don't hear from us, I'm putting in our emails in the chat as well. Yes. You can hold us accountable. No.
That is correct.
And I'm only going to put in Celine's. No, I'm just-
I saw that. I didn't notice. I'm fine with that. Come look for me anytime.
She's in the
So
States.
we hope you guys had
can't-
fun.
Can't get to her.
Yeah, that was That was a really fun quiz, and thanks, Sarah, for that fun
That was awesome.
part.
Okay.
Well
It was
done.
really awesome.
Well done.
Yes,
We need
it
to do
is.
that one
It's
again.
obviously
Cool.
been really hard trying. I mean, like last year we had a nice get together at the Tableau offices, and then we went down to the bar below and had some drinks and some food, which was really great. So we tried to bring a little bit of atmosphere today.
Absolutely. So come get coffee with us next week, guys. We are doing it on Monday, on Wednesday, and on Thursday, and on Friday. We have one time slot in each. Please join us. Come say hi, hang out. Love to see you. I think also as well, we'd love to hear your feedback. If there's something that we did this year that you thought was really fun and you'd like for us to do again next year, let us know. If there's something that you think is interesting for us to do next year, let us know. We really value your feedback. We like to see ourselves as a diverse and interactive community. We have a survey that we've put up as well for the year-end tug. We'd love to hear from you. Let's continue to try to just improve each other in Tableau and in everything else that we're doing. I hope to see you guys next week and next year. Just to give you kind of a general idea of how we're kicking things off for next year. I think we're going to use the holidays to just recharge a little bit. January is when we start planning for 2021's year's sessions. And I think we'll still try to keep it to, once every other month. So you can expect 6 at least. And if you'd like to see more, let us know, because, we want to be able to accommodate that. So I think we would probably kick off next year with our first tug sometime around February. We hope to see you.
Yeah, and also if you've got any content that you want to share, we're always looking for people to present. So drop us a line, either via LinkedIn, or you can find us on Twitter, or you have our email addresses now as well. So do that. We're always looking. If you want to, talk about something exciting that you've found in the community, or you want to share a great viz or a story or anything that you've got, we're always looking for people to come up and stand up and present, or even some tips and tricks like I shared today. That's we're more than open to you guys being included in that as well. So do let us know. We know from last year's survey that you enjoy, when we share tips and tricks, and when we get together and do like hackathons and things like that. So we're more than happy to contribute, and if there's anything else as well, we really want to know.
Awesome.
Yeah. Celine, anything from you?
No, I think this year definitely we've missed you guys a lot, and I think a big part of the community, as we always say, is you guys and the people who make up the community, and we try to keep them going as often as possible. So we've kept them regular, despite the whole situation and everyone being so busy and having webinar fatigue. We still try to keep these meetups going, and we really appreciate the regulars, and we hope that all of you could attend more regularly. We hope to see you more and more taking part and being a part of our community. We'll try as well to be more active, whether it's on social, whether it's with our meetups. We definitely want to connect with you more frequently, and we definitely need your help as well. So stay in touch and don't be shy. I think this was a good opportunity for everyone to kind of like open up a little. So Sarah, I think that, kudos to you for this effort. I think year end is always a good time for us to like just let loose a little bit. So yeah. Thank you all so much, and we will look forward to 2021 with all of you.
Yes.
All right.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everybody. Take care.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks all. Happy Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Blessed Christmas. Thank you.